for the visiting Phoenix Suns. At one forward, Grayson Allen. The center is Yusuf Nurkic. At one guard, Bradley Beal. At the other guard, Devin Booker. At the other forward, Kevin Durant. The head coach of the visiting team is Frank Vogel. Pacers fans, get loud. It's game time. Let's meet the starting five for your Indiana Pacers. At one guard position, 6'4", number 7, Buddy Hield. At forward, 6'5", number 23, Aaron Nesmith. In the middle, 6'11", number 33, Miles Turner. At the other forward, 6'8", number 43, Pascal Siakam. At guard, 6'5", 0, Tyrese Halliburton.
Thanks for joining our Tuesday night broadcast of the NBA on 2K Sports. Joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan. David Aldridge is with us on the sidelines. And a quick look at some of the numbers for Eric Gordon.
And guys, for a measure of how he's performing offensively, look no further than the true shooting percentage. There's been a steady drop in his last 5 games, and he's got to be scrambling now to get that feel back.
So the opening lineup for the Suns. The big three for the Suns all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Allen is out there with Nurkic, and for the Pacers, they've got Nesmith. Hield is out there with Halliburton. Then it's Pascal Siakam, and it's Turner in at the 5 spot. Here we are, Richard, in the middle part of the season. How much does a coach begin to worry about his team's output at this point of the year?
Oh, well, that's all coaches do. They worry. It's in the DNA of being a coach. That's why I don't do it, because I never worry about anything. These guys right here, if they could have the best team ever assembled, I think coaches would still worry about production.
Now here's Beal. Booker with no one around. That's good. And so Beal with the assist.
That's the kind of shot this offensive scheme is meant to produce.
This is it to Turner. Halliburton with it. And the call will be against Yusuf Nurkic. That is his first foul of the game.
Oh, they've got their eyes on him, calling the foul right away.
Now, here's Nesmith. Allen defending. Hield with the bucket.
Love the response there from Hield, matching threes.
And here's Booker. His last outing, 16 points for him. Pass to KD. We're about 1 minute into the first. Over Siakam. A nice shot by KD.
In the mid-range, Durant is deadly as ever. Easy money sniper, putting up a little silky jumper.
Richard, it's absolutely amazing what Durant can do on the floor on a consistent basis.
He's got the height and the size to play inside, the skill to run the offense. He's just a freak out there.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Booker against Halliburton. the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Yeah, this is a testament to how competitive Durant is, able to score against physical defenders.
And he's got his first chance at the line here.
And just a top-notch free throw shooter this year, all the way up there at 88%.
Lots of excitement around the Suns. A big reason, Richard, their new owner.
Yeah, taking over in 2023. This new owner played college basketball, winning a national title, and has a great mind for the game, and already has made big changes in the organization.
And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. You know, Greg, one thing you got to admire about Miles Turner is how sensational a shot blocker he is. Every year among the leaders in the NBA.
And Kevin, such a dependable defensive anchor. Someone that just reads shooters well, knows when to go after the block.
No good on the free throw.
And a lot gets said about Turner's defensive impact, but he's been cultivating his offensive game as well, becoming a bigger threat in that regard.
And Phoenix making a change here. Eubanks has checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Suns have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for him to start off this game. Booker in the corner. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Booker's got 6.
Wow, now this is how you want to start your games. Flawless shooting so far.
Andrew Eubanks gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
Here's Halliburton. He seems to always be finding ways to score, averaging around 23.5 points a game.
For real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Around halfway through the season, and a chance here to recap where all the teams in the West sit in the standings. You take a look at the Suns. They're in the middle at 5th in the conference, looking to build on the wins as the season goes on.
And I think for the Suns, they've stayed right there, just in sniffing distance of the conference leaders. That's a solid accomplishment at this stage of the season.
But it's something we expected. This team was built to compete with anyone.
Okogie's checked in for the Suns.
And Halliburton not afraid to work for it on offense, taking the contact and still getting the finish.
Halliburton against Booker. Here's the screen. There's the pass to Eubanks. Halliburton outside. About 3 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Shot by Hield, nobody around. And Indiana, another 3.
And that's what Hield is paid to do. Stretch the floor for this offense.
To end the run. With authority.
That is a monster finish.
And there's that creativity from Beal. When he's in flight, boy, he's going to show you something special.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. 1:39 left to play in the first quarter. Halliburton with it. Now Beal defending. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Jacks up a 3, and the Pacers another 3.
Great ball movement there.
For the Pacers, they come in off a loss to the Suns in Phoenix.
And at one point, I think they thought they were maybe out of this thing, but man, They just came storming back on a mission.
Now here's Beal. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Chicago.
Nice, unselfish passing there by Beal. He knows he can't do it all by himself.
So the Pacers called timeout, their first of the game.
Let me hear you.
Ball. He's checked in for the Suns. Keita Bates-Diop comes in for Kevin Durant. .103 left in the first quarter of the game. Outside Mathurin. Siakam looking around. On the wing, Mathurin. Shot clock at 6. Toppin sets a screen for Mathurin. And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
And some changes here for the Pacers. Isaiah Jackson comes in for Pascal Siakam. Halliburton subbed in for T.J. McConnell. Phoenix also making some changes. Medu, he's checked in for Bol. And Gordon subbed in for Booker. 40 seconds left in the first. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And Phoenix making a change here. Little's checked in.
Nasir Little.
Phoenix has gone 2 of 2 from three-point range here in the first quarter. Beal against Halliburton. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Now, Toppin. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Suns in Phoenix.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
Mathurin against Beal. In the corner, it's Little. Okogie for 3. Buries the long-range jumper.
That's a nice play. Getting the separation he needs for a clean look.
And you know it takes skill for you to get your shot up over a bigger guy. Little giant killer. That's impressive stuff.
The first quarter all wrapped up, and it's been an exciting game so far. The Suns on top, leading by just 1. And we'll be back right after this. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And taking a look at the Suns' performance here, guys, what have they been doing or not doing?
An impressive start. They came in with a well-conceived game plan and have executed.
Well, let's see if they're able to keep it up. So far, their shot selection and ball movement has been on point.
Here's Halliburton. They've got Halliburton. Benedict Mathurin is out there with Toppin. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Here's Halliburton. Phoenix grabs the miss. Their last encounter was in Phoenix.
Yeah, and they picked up the win in their last game against this club, and really it was a parade to the free throw line.
Yeah, they played a very smart and physical game, creating a lot of calls that often went their way.
11 feet away, and the Suns tack on 2 more. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul and the next night it isn't. There's some gray area, obviously, and it'd be good for the league to try and clarify how they want things called.
And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you. Traps in the tray.
He's just ridiculous. He's just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Here's Gordon, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
Outside Mathurin. Jackson setting the pick here for Mathurin. And the dunk by Jackson.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Gordon with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. Driving to the basket. Good on the shot.
That score in this first quarter, that might have woke him up, and he's turned it on here in the second.
And let's take a moment, guys, to get your take on the scoring so far for Phoenix.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And something else that I liked is how they attack the paint, finding ways to get inside and capitalize time and time again.
Gordon, no good on the free throw. The Pacers have gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. And a little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second quarter. 8 feet away. Here's Nesmith. That's good. It's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 3 assists in the game. Looking at the last game for the Indiana Pacers, it was a loss to Phoenix.
Yeah, on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Yeah, they weren't doing themselves any favors missing all those free throws. You could sense the frustration mounting as the game went on.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
Pass to Siakam. Over Allen. And again, it's Indiana converting.
Look at Hield's unselfish approach. He's working to find everyone a look, not just himself.
Beal against Hield. Beal the pass to Booker. To the middle. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Booker. KD's got it all tied up now for Phoenix. And so it's Halliburton who brings up the ball for the Indiana Pacers. Oh, Richard, the speed with which Devin Booker has accumulated points in his career is absolutely stunning.
Yeah, he's the 6th youngest player to hit 12,000 career points. And trust me, that list has Kevin Durant, LeBron James, Kobe Bryant. I mean, this guy is a true natural scorer. Putting the ball in the hoop is like second nature for Devin Booker.
Booker looking around. Over Halliburton. That's in, and the Pacer lead is cut to just one on the basket from Devin Booker.
And the defense was right there, but man, is Booker good at keeping the rim in his sights.
Healed outside. That's good, and it's Halliburton with the assist. Halliburton's got 4 assists now tonight.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
For 3, Booker, and the rebound goes to the Pacers.
And after connecting twice from deep in the first quarter, he hasn't been able to drain another here in the second.
Hield can't hit. Suns trail by 4.
And no need to rush this. Let the clock run down.
Yeah, you don't have to be quick. You just have to be deliberate.
Booker, good.
Booker with one of the most effortless strokes you'll ever see.
Now, here is Halliburton. Turner with a screen on Booker. Halliburton for 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Halliburton's got the lead up to 5 now for the Pacers. And a close game so far for the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Pacers lead by 5. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Kevin. Good battle going on tonight. What has been the approach?
Well, we're just trying to pack the paint. Those guys are great. So we're just trying to make them see a few guys, get some deflections, and get some easy baskets.
We'll see if he can keep it going in the second half. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
And thank you for joining us, as with 2 quarters in the books, it's looking good for the Indiana Pacers.
Well, you see they're zipping the ball around, never letting the defense get set. Not only is it fun to watch, it's effective.
Next pass mentality.
All right, and now let's talk about that point guard duel we've seen so far in the first half.
You look at this matchup at the point guard position, so much talent in this position in the league. You've got your work cut out for you every single night, Ernie.
The skill game taking center stage. And that's a halftime wrap. Let's get back to the second half with the call by Kevin Harlan and the crew.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And it's a role we don't always see him in, but he's done a great job tonight getting the rest of his team involved.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. On Phoenix, looking who they've got on the floor. The big 3 for the Suns, all on the floor. Booker and Beal as the guards, and KD at the 4. Nurkic is out there with Grayson Allen. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
They throw good, Siakam.
A big man who can score, rebound, and pass. This is why Siakam has become a huge piece of this team.
Siakam hits them both. Suns trail by 7. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The transfer of the Phoenix Suns last season to new ownership ended a tumultuous chapter for the team and for the league. The new leadership aggressively made the trade for Kevin Durant last year and for Bradley Beal this summer. It's a great roster, and the Suns' $4 billion sales price reflects the sense that this Phoenix market is one of the sleeping giants in the NBA. Kevin?
I agree. On the rise, David, thanks. Nurkic dishes to Beal. And the three ball is good. Beal's got his third basket of the night right there.
And this is his bread and butter. Give Beal these looks from D, and he is going to knock him down.
Booker against Halliburton. And no good that time. Good D by Booker. Suns trail by 6. Passes to KD. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in.
Devin Booker.
Booker's got 3 assists tonight. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. There's Siakam. He is a solid producer, averaging nearly 22 points a game. Six on the shot clock. Halliburton for 3. Turner. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
Throw it down, big fella. Turner way above the rim.
On our AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you just saw an explosive highlight. Phoenix has gone 4-6 from outside the arc tonight. Here's Durant, and KD throws it down.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
And Indiana making a change here. Mathurin's checked in.
A moment now to see the numbers for Durant. Averaging 29 points per game, 5 assists and 6 rebounds. And he has been passing the ball like a virtuoso. That's what really stands out about these recent performances.
I've played with someone like him, the type of player that looks to get others involved first. That's my type of teammate.
Halliburton against Booker. Indiana moving the ball around. Siakam left side. Here's Turner. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Turner's got 6.
A nice start to the second half. They've made 3 out of their first 4 shots coming out of the break.
Halliburton against Booker. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Ooh, Booker showing some power.
Pacers leading by 4. Healed bounce pass to the paint. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. 14 points for him.
Hey, guys, the D has to show a little more fight on the interior than they did on that trip.
Beal, the pass to Booker. Over Halliburton, and a beautiful finish by Booker. Booker's got 4 this quarter.
In the mid-range, rarely the hallmark of efficiency in today's NBA, but it is on point tonight.
Count that one.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
Beal against Teal. Outside, KD. Fires top of the key, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
He's led the league in scoring multiple times. Durant is a problem.
Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And Siakam with the basket on the assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 7th assist here tonight. And so Booker will bring it up for Phoenix. Their next game is at the American Airlines Center in Dallas for a game with the Mavericks. Pass to Nurkic. And finish off by Nurkic.
Well, Devin Booker has really developed his pick and roll game. And let me tell you this, playing with CP3, that will help.
And the pass to Siakam. Over Durant, and there are the Pacers with another bucket.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Halliburton against Booker. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Healed outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from Halliburton. Halliburton's got his 8th assist in the game. Booker against Halliburton. 3-pointer. That shot off. And so it's the Indiana Pacers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a quick look now at the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
The 4th quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. We'll be topping out there with Benedict Mathurin. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then it's Isaiah Jackson. And it's Nembhard in at the 2. So that's the group out there for Indiana. Pass to Toppin. Halliburton on the wing. Passes it to Nembhard. Jackson, a screen on Gordon. Here's Nembhard. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, how about the body control on that one? Narrowly misses getting the deuce.
At the line.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Pacers.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
And another stat that they've excelled at is points off assists. They're moving the ball around and creating great looks for one another.
And the first one drops. Second free throw, no good.
And even with one miss, he's still able to stretch that to a two-possession game. That is huge for them right now.
And Bates Diop gets it to go.
Great decision making from Booker, realizing one of his guys is open and whips the pass to him.
Here's Nembhard, defended by Gordon. Halliburton outside. There's a screen by Toppin. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
Oh, the balance and focus. Halliburton able to power through contact and convert.
Buddy Hield, he's checked in for Indiana. And then for Phoenix, Little comes in for Keita Bates-Diop. And Okogie subbed in for Gordon.
One shot.
That's good from Halliburton.
And back in college, Halliburton was impressive, but he doesn't seem content to rest on past achievements. He's always trying to take his game to new heights.
On the wing, Booker. He's covered by Halliburton. A nice shot by Booker.
And I love the tenacity, guys. He simply can will his way into games at times and exert his presence.
Jackson setting the pick here for Halliburton. And the dunk by Jackson.
A bona fide playmaker. Halliburton makes his teammates better.
Suns trail by 6. Allen outside. At the top of the key, Eubanks. Shoots the 3. He can't get that one.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
Outside Mathurin. Hield outside. Pass to Halliburton. Tries from 10. And again, it's Indiana.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
And the Suns call time.
Get loud, fans. On the court, it's your Fight Squad.
Some changes here for the Pacers. Turner's checked in for Jackson. Pascal Siakam comes in for Toppin. And it's Nesmith in for Benedict Mathurin. And for the Suns, Yusuf Nurkic. He's checked in for Eubanks. Durant comes in for Nasir Little. And Bradley Beal subbed in for Josh Okogie. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. Now, they've been happy with the way the team is shooting. He reminded players to keep taking those threes, that they've had some clean looks. That 3 goes in, it's always a welcome sight. Guys?
Thanks so much, David.
Oh, perfect pick and roll right there. Halliburton with great timing as a passer makes it easy for his teammates.
Booker against Halliburton. There's Beal with the 3. And a great assist by Booker as that one goes in. Booker's got his 6th assist on the night.
Minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Halliburton against Booker. Low block shot on the way. And it's Halliburton missing.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Durant with the screen on Hield. Beal the pass to KD. And the shot goes in. And now with just a 2-point Pacer lead.
Big-time players make big-time shots. Durant, he lives for these opportunities.
Booker against Halliburton. Down low. And Turner at the basket on the assist by Halliburton. 8 points for Miles Turner.
Easy to understand why they go to Turner here. They trust in his ability to come through.
Oh, KD buries the three.
And such a clutch shooter. I mean, he lives with a big shot. And when he's rolling like this, watch out.
Halliburton against Booker. Lets it go from deep. Turner. Count.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
There's 57 seconds left in the fourth. KD a screen on Hield. And Beal kicks to Allen. Oh, wow, a huge basket to tie the game.
And we continue to see Beal improve as a playmaker. Beautiful pass there.
And so now a timeout called by Rick Carlisle.
Here they are, your Indiana Pacers. Stand up, make some noise.
Halliburton outside. His three-pointers off the mark. And so Booker will bring it up for the Suns. Allen dishes to Booker. It counts.
And Booker is made for these moments. What a big-time bucket.
There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Timeout called. The Pacers. They're trailing by 2. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
Attention fans. Now on the court is your Hype Squad. Get loud. Let them hear it. Let's get loud, fans. Stand up and make some
Suns
noise.
on defense. Nifty move. Good. A huge shot to tie it up.
Huge finish from Halliburton. From the moment he entered the league, Tyrese has been clutch.
Here's Booker.
The top scorers in the league, guys like Booker, they get buckets when it's hard.
Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. So it's the Suns taking the W in a close one. This win, such a tremendous emotional boost for them.
Really an accomplishment and crazy finish to take a road game like this and simply deflate an entire building.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much here with Kevin Durant. It seems like even with some adversity thrown your way, you guys find a way.
Well, we're moving the basketball. You know, we're just relying on each other. And, you know, we're just believing in each other, man. No matter what, we just stick together.
It was very obvious that that was the case. Thanks, KD. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks so much, David.